Everybody, welcome back to the Lazy Gamers and Prison Architect. This is episode number 7, I believe, with part 4 of the maximum security. Got everything paused out and they're down here just jumping away. We did, we haven't got a whole lot done here, but we do got lights over here, so that thing is already about maxed out, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get all the water boilers in, so we're going to put those in and see if we get maxed out on those with those water boilers. Hopefully it'll run those, and that'll be all that she can handle. So let's go ahead and play this, and we will go ahead and get into utilities and do that while they continue building over there. Of course, it isn't. Yeah, it's under there. Now let's rotate this around. I think we had them that way. Oh, nope, it just does that. Okay. Whoa, we zoomed way too far in. Scoot up here. I'm going to put them in the exact same spots as we got the other ones, and that should work. It should be enough anyway, I do believe. And we will come all the way down. I'm hoping that it will run these without any issues. We just don't know yet. There we go. Okay. And of course we're gonna have to put in some electrical, which we've got. That ain't no big deal. There. And then we'll just run the electrical all the way down for this side. Whoa, too far, too far, too far. There we go. We'll just have to see if that's gonna be too much. I really don't know if that's going to be too much on them or not. Now, we don't want a door here. We are going to have a staff door right here. So let's get a staff door in there. Yeah, let's do a staff door. I want to do something. Let's do a staff door right here. So that way if they want to come down there, they can, obviously. And then we'll put a staff door in right there. And we'll go from there. So we're going to move forward from that spot. And we want to do jail. So they're just cranking things out. And so this side will go here. So we're going to run. Let's go back into utilities here. So water will run like so. And I don't really know where. Let's just do regular piping here. So we know we'll have to go all the way back. Whoa, a little bit too far. And since it's shower and it's water, it'll have to come all the way about. Like so. And that usually works. Typically. And then we can run like so. So we can go ahead and get this water in every place that we need it. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking then. I wasn't. That's what it amounts to. Was not thinking. So we'll go ahead and do all that. I think that I'm going to go run it all the way to the end. I think that'll work. And then, oh, that's good enough. So we got to get down. I don't know. Like I said, they're building like crazy, but we got to get all our piping in. So that's the thing that we got to do, is get all that piping going. What I find interesting is there's no drains, which I would think you'd almost have to have drains. I mean, I'm not going to argue. It's one more thing that you don't have to put in, you know. We got that all in, and we're just gonna keep going here. And come across. This is kind of a tedious chore here, putting in all the flipping like pipes and stuff, but they gotta go in, obviously, but still seems like a very tedious task. And I don't know if there's an easier way. I mean, you probably could run them all the way across and then run the main, like run one big main so they all hook together. But I think you would spend a lot more than you needed to. I guess it wouldn't matter since we're not like paying, you know, it's all going to come out in the end, but I just don't see the point in getting too crazy. But this is very tedious work here. I don't even know how many more we got. We got a few more anyway. Oh, and I mean, I could do this 100 different ways. Really. I mean, really, I could do it so many different ways. It's not funny. But this is what I found to be the easiest anyway. I don't know that it's the best, but it is the easiest in my book. To just kind of crank one all the way over and then something like that. Sometimes it is the easiest. And we're gonna have hot water and all that. That will get this side done, and I may have to do something here. Make sure that all gets going. So now we got all that water side done. But we don't have water over here. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm not sure if this is the best, but I'm gonna bring the water line up, over, and then back down through here, the main. I mean, we've already got a couple in here, so I'm not sure, you know, it's not really the best way to have done that, but it's kind of what we're stuck with. We're gonna come over, and then we're gonna come straight down. Straight down, all the way to there. Oh. Now we're gonna do that. Now once this is done a little bit better, we'll kind of come in here with the water and do all that stuff. I am half tempted to just run lines straight across here and make this my life a little bit easier. You know, like do something like this. Because it is a pain in the butt. Maybe something like that, guys. It adds a little bit to it, but you know what? It's a whole lot easier to do it this way than not, honestly. And what'll happen is I'm gonna spend a couple extra bucks short term, but long term, man, I don't have to mess with it. That's what I'm going to do over here and see how this works out for us. It may turn out to be sucky poo. And if that's the case, then we don't have to do it again. But if it turns out to be the easiest road to go, then I'm going to be happy. Because it is really making life a little bit easier here. Just to run straight band. Straight down. So I'm just making big lines here. It's going to take these guys forever to finish out this portion on the max facility, and we don't even got, right now there's just 87 prisms done. Just 87. Whoa, went a little far there. Woo! Got a little carried away on that one. Okay, got a lot carried away on that one. No, we don't want to put it there. We want to go here. Come on. I think I'm getting the computer bogged down with all the work we got to do. And I've got it running live, guys, so that means it's running, we're adding up as we go. But we're gonna get all this in, and then I'll probably let it build, and we'll work on some top stuff on the security. Whoa, get a little bit back here. We don't need there. What do we do down here? Yeah, we did do it down there. Okay. Oh, get all this plumbing in. That's a lot of plumbing to put in. And right now, we are on super speed. I didn't think we were on super speed, but we are on super speed. And we got tons of people running. Tons of people running. We got, like, what did we decide, guys? We had 40 or 50 guys working on that? Something like that. It was crazy, I knew that. It sure was a lot. Alright, wow. So we got ourselves up to 1.6 million right now. And what do we do in here? They didn't even show how bad it. Ooh, they're boxing it all. They got a lot of work to do. So. And we came right down into this, and you know what, guys? The funny thing is, we're gonna have to fix it because we won't be able to put in a utility. Because we will have to add over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to add that in. So we can't do that until we fix this. Okay. So we want to get that right about. I'd like to put it closer to the center, but up like right there would work. So I need to move the piping again. So 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna have to bring it and move it. That's what it's gonna have to be. Try to keep it in the wall anyway. And then we'll just pull this out. Right to there. And then we will just add, there we go, right there. And then hopefully we can there we go. So that'll be our utility to continue on over there. A lot of work there, guys. Well, that's all lit up. Well, and that stuff's not even in yet, so we're still cranking it out. And we're going to have to do doors, so we need to do cell doors as well. I wonder, could we clone that? Just that little bit? I'm sure we could just clone like right there. And come over here and go, because this is our walkway. So coming right into the center there and be like, boom. Is that gonna work? Maybe we want to go up a little higher though. We actually want to come in like right there to do that, yeah. Okay. Let's get out of the clone. And let's get rid of that. Okay. Alright, yeah, and then we'll come back over and reclone that. We messed that up. A little spot right there, so I wanted to fix that. So basically, I mean, I don't know if that's what we want. So we got it right there, we got it right there. We're gonna want it. We're gonna want it right there. We're gonna want it right there. We're going to want it right there. And right there. Gets a little tougher when there's not any walls in place, but we know that we're going to have them, obviously, but it just gets a little tougher. So, right, like so. Come on. Click it in, click it in. There we go. We are building like crazy, getting all the doors in. This is going to be insane, so it's going to be a crazy building. I could go ahead and probably do. I can't believe what we're doing is $550. That's insane. But I guess it makes sense. Everything's expensive. Come on down. Come on down. No, I can't sing, I know. But oh well. Just trying to get everything put into place here. That's all I am trying to do. Okay. So we got water, but we don't have hot water yet because I really don't know. I don't remember what side it's on. It's on the back wall, isn't it? So I guess I could run hot water down the back walls, and that would be okay. So we can do that. We can get this. We can get the hot water done on this side. This side will have to wait. Not technically, wouldn't have to wait, but I think we should wait because I want to do it kind of like what we did here. We ran it down. Well, we ran one line all the way down. We did that like here, so I'd run one hot water line all the way down here, and then connect all the hot waters down the back wall. And that makes sense. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and find hot water line. And we're going to run one line all the way down. All the way down. Yep, all the way down. Bam. And then we'll run one all the way across. And it should just be along the back wall that we run all the water lines. We run all these. It just should be all the way around the black wall, because the back of the wall is also where the radiators run. So we should be in good shape by doing it this way. And if ever, my mouse got caught. And on top of that, we mashed up the way we did the hot water on that side, so it should all work. It is a big guess that it will, but I'm thinking it's all gonna work. Big guess, but I think so. I think it's all gonna work out. Let's see what we get here. That is a lot of hot water pipes. That's a lot of pipes, no matter how you look at it. That's a lot of piping. Lots and lots of hot water. Wrong way. Do you know, and I thought about it, you could actually run another long one all the way down the other side. And that way if something happened, you would actually have a dual connection there. I'm not saying that's the way to do it. I'm just saying you could do it that way. You could go that route, is I guess is what I was getting at. And so then we have hot water lines that'll come into here down the back wall as well. So technically we would run hot water down this way. all the way down. And all the way up this way. Oh, come on, back up. There we go. Ah, too far. Okay, right to that. Now, and I don't know, I don't think, yeah, I didn't run line. I would have to come in and do this. Because I didn't do it here. I didn't put a crossover to connect all of these guys. So. Had to be done. There we go. And so we're starting to collect that. So we got our lines up and down here. All the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. How's that doing now that they're starting to hook those up? It doesn't show it, does it? Yeah, it does. Not quite out, but woo, we're cutting it close, aren't we? Okay. So we'll kind of pull out here. Ha ha ha. And go there and here. So we will start getting all our hot water done really quick, like. We'll go down this side, then we'll go down the other side. I am not moving anything in priority. I am just running all this hot water line. And we should have everything. Once I get this hot water line in, I think we've got everything. We got to do, you know, boilers on the other side and route that line over there, but our electrical on that other side too, I guess. We'll have to get that routed in. Didn't think about that. So we did there and there, and so we need to come over here and do here. Whoa. And do here. And then do right here. Like it's the little stuff in. And we'll come up, get the other stuff in. This is a lot of crap to install, guys. I just didn't, and gals. Sorry, I always say guys, no offense. It's just the way I do things. I know there's a lot of females that do play games, but that's just how I do things. I always say guys. So sorry about that. If that offends you. And if that offends you, I'm probably going to always offend you, so, you know. Because frankly, that is just how I do things. So. Boom, 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 boom. About got it done, man. I think we about got this part done. And then we can actually start building the upper levels. While these are all building, and then we'll check them after, you know, after they get everything built, we'll check everything. I always think it sucks putting in all the utilities and all that good stuff. Just kind of boring. It's so expensive. But, okay, so we got that utility then. Large pipe water boils. Water, guys. Water, 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 water. Okay, so we put one in like right here. So there and there. And then we come down to this cell and do one right there. So probably right there. And right there is going to be close. And I can't really see where the next ones are at. About right in there where we can't put them at. So we'll come down and we'll do one here and here. And then we come all the way down here and do one like right there and there. And it's easy enough to add lines in if we've got to, and I know I do one on the bottom of each. So here, and here, and here. Okay. So then when we do electrical, we can actually pull this one back a little bit. I got somebody texting me. They can actually pull that out. And then we can run a line from here. And we can just go like straight up the middle, I think. I think that'll catch everything if I go straight up the middle. Straight down the middle. Let me get this in before we... Straight down the middle. We'll hook up all this stuff. I don't really want to run through if I don't have to, so what I'm going to do, since I've got to come up, I might as well go ahead, come up and come over to there and then down. I'll answer this text in just a second. You're just gonna have to wait. Of course, guys, Mitch just texted me, and you know we're in the middle of the game, right? Always, it's just the way it is. I don't know how far down I need to go with these. We'll take them down to about right there. They'll do as good as they're gonna do, and then, you know, we'll go from there. Go from there. Go from there. So we are cranking out like crazy. I think we're about got the bottom one. I think we're about to just let them build this out. I think we're at that point where they can just build and tell their little heart's content. Of course, we got trucks everywhere. So now I think it's time to come up in here and figure out what else we need to do and start building it. It's kind of where I'm at with it. Unless, yeah, I think that's where we're at. Where are we at? We've got only about 20 minutes into this, but we got all that built. We got the lower section all going. So really what we need to do is let them do their thing, and I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to take care of some business, chatting, and I'll bring you back when we get this done. So this week, and we'll double check all this stuff. We'll see how long this is. If it's not too long, then we'll keep going. But for right now, we're going to stop right here, and we'll see what we get to, and we'll be back a little bit. Okay, we're back, guys. I'm not sure I haven't had a chance. Look, I've just been letting these guys run, and boy, they're taking forever. So I'm going to do a couple things and explain a couple things. First off is I'm tired of waiting. So we're going to hire another... We're going to jump this up to 50 workmen. Let's bring it over here. Probably right out in here. Let's do 50 workmen. That way they can get this done while we're building all this stuff. Because then, also what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build the foundation up above here. And I'll explain this in just a second. There we go. Now we got 100 workmen going. That'll get us some stuff moving. We're going to go ahead and build this foundation from corner to corner here. And what we're going to do is we'll take this hallway and we'll run it straight up. And this side, about this big of squares, will be our, we're going to make this side the death row. And then we're going to make this side The excuse me, the solitary cells are going to be right up here. The huge so that'll be a big area for solitary cells, and we may have to make more. But that I know that's what we want to do here. And then right over here, which what would be this little bitty area. Uh-oh. We just went dead. So we'll have to figure out what happened there. And then this area will be some amenity stuff like the shops and things like that for the prisoners. What caused this power station? Well, it doesn't like something. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't like something. Why is this one down? My guess is these two are meeting somewhere. Because they shouldn't be shut down. Let's get into utilities here. What is going on? Because this one shouldn't be shutting down. It's been working just fine. So somewhere in the mix, let's kind of see what we got. Aha! Right there, see that? I think right here. I think, yeah, right there it looks like. So let's go and dismantle right there. And let's make that quick and see if that is the issue. I mean, it's the only thing I can think of. It's what I see mixing here. Because it runs all the way across and up. And there's probably something. Well, this utility. Well, they don't connect there. I guess we can. Cancel that job. And yeah, that's what we want. We want them to do these jobs. We want them to do that a little bit faster. Okay, let's. I don't think that is it, but we got to find out where they're crossing, because these two have to be crossing in order for it to be blown up. And that's the only place I see. It's the only place I'm seeing that they might be crossing. And of course that takes out the hot water too. I didn't even think about that. Electric goes down, that really messes some stuff up. We should not have both overloading because this was working just fine and they shouldn't have been across it. Let's see if we can find this now. Let's turn this one on. Why does it turn everything on? Why does it turn everything on? It shouldn't. Okay. Man, I just want... Here, I just want these. Let's look. There. There, there, to there, to there, to down here. What all connects down here? Okay. I think that's it. Okay. I thought the other was it too. It looks like they all connect right there. But we have to... figure it out. Well, I'm not... I mean, I'll fix the water and everything, but... Now let's see if that separates stuff. Sometimes you do that. You gotta fix the issue. There we go. I think we found it. Alright, I think we found our little hiccup right there. Okay. So then we got to get back into utilities, and we've got to hook a water pipe back up right there. And we'll go ahead and make that a priority, just because I'm not making a lot of things priority, but we'll make that job priority just because I don't want to forget about it. There we go. Now everything's back up and running. So we finished that, solved that problem. Okay, but that's what we're going to do. Anyway, before that happened, we're going to go ahead and bring this out, let them run that, and then we'll start designing out for shops, because for like rooms, for what they need, get in here and kind of look. I haven't done a yard yet, but I think the yard is going to come out over here somewhere at the end of this hallway or something like that, or make a big yard in between here, something like that. I haven't really decided, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. But as far as up here, you know, in workshops, I haven't figured out where I'm going to put that stuff in yet. I think the workshops are going to go, the workshop and stuff, maybe the yard and all that workshop, everything's going to go up here. But what I was thinking was over here was like a classroom, the mail room, the shop, the chapel, the library, the laundry, the common room, all that stuff. Try to fit it in up here, and then do the rest there. So that's kind of what my mind is going. And we still haven't done a kitchen or a canteen yet for all this, so we still got to consider where we're going to do that as well. But I think I'm going to do kitchens and canteens up. I'm going to try to do either, we got to get that in, so maybe kitchen canteens might go up here, or maybe go out over here, do some stuff, and then continue to build on. So we'll have to finagle that a little bit when we get into that, but for now, my next mission is to build the solitary cells and the death row, and then some of the shops and things like that. And then we'll do kitchens and yards and all that fun stuff. I don't want to get the yards too much farther out, or the kitchens too much farther away, just because, you know, of everything else. So what I may do, instead of doing death row here, I might do kitchens over here. Do a kitchen, or a kitchen and a canteen or something like that, maybe, just to and that would make sense with everything that goes on here. Do kitchen, canteen, some of that up over there, and then the cells over here, and then maybe death row over here with you know, some other things over here. But for a bit of blah, but to get started, so I can let them run, and we'll come back to this, and we'll finish out. We'll come back to here once this is all lit up and everything's in place to do some of this other stuff down here. But we can design this out. So what I'm going to do is get a foundation running, which will be from like right here, from this corner, and we're going to do it all the way, because it's like it's going to be a huge person. Hopefully the game can handle what we're doing here and not mess up. I don't know if anybody that's ever built a 5,000 prison, a 5,000 person prison. Don't know of anybody that's ever done it. So we are up to 1.8 million, and we still got to do. Of course, there's only right now 137. So I mean, like, there's only so many prisoners. But I do think we'll make a big yard over here, and you know, we'll make a hallway here, and then make a big yard right in here, and we'll do some other stuff in here. And then if we decide to go farther this way, we will. But I think we're going to do that, and then go over and build the medium security, and then build the minimum security over here. And I'm going to build nice cells for minimum security too, but they're going to be double cells. I think that's going to be the best way to go, is to do more like double style cells. To build like where 4 people can fit in a cell or something like that. I don't know. We might do cells like this, but do bunk beds in there. So instead of doing the regular beds, do bunk beds, so we can put 2 in there. You can't in the max. I know in max you can't do two cells. I'm not sure in the medium security if you can do bunk beds. I'm not sure if you can do that. I just don't know. So we'll have to figure that out and kind of go from there. But for now, this is where we're at. We got everything running the best that we can, and we'll just keep going. So they are moving right along. But from here, guys, this is part 3 or 4 I lost on this maximum security section, and we'll do this. Well, like I said, we'll come up and build this next after all that runs out. But we're gonna go ahead and let them build that. There's no reason to watch that. So please like the video if you like the video. Please comment if you have any comments or suggestions, and please subscribe if you want to catch all our other videos. And remember, the day's what you make it. So let's make it a good one.